The first prototype of Turkish next-generation fighter jet TFX is near completion. The recent footage of the national combat aircraft released by its manufacturer Turkish Aerospace Industries shows the jet on assembly line with the wings and fuselage having brought together. However, the twin engines, outward canted tail fins, and the horizontal stabilizers are still missing. Similarly, the avionics and ejection seat are also not yet installed on the prototype MMU, though the cockpit canopy is already installed. The first prototype of the aircraft is set for rollout in March next year. The aircraft is larger in size than American F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, but smaller than F-22 Raptor. The TFX is a fifth-generation twin-engine air superiority stealth fighter jet being developed by Turkish Aerospace Industries for Turkish Armed Forces. Turkey started TFX program in December 2010 with the aim to develop a homegrown fifth-generation combat aircraft having reasonable stealth features, advanced avionics, and superior performance to replace the aging F-16 fleet. At that time, Turkey was Level 3 partner in the Joint Strike Fighter program and was set to get more than 100 F-35A Fighter jets for Turkish Air Force, and F-35B variant for Turkish Navy. Therefore, requirement of domestically built fifth-generation fighter jet was not critical. In 2017, Turkey signed a multi-billion-dollar agreement with Russia to acquire S-400 air defense system despite American opposition. Resultantly, the country was expelled from the Joint Strike Program in 2019 followed by the discontinuation of production of fighter jet components in Turkey. This lost deal of F-35s made the TFX program much critical for Turkey. The design work of the program was completed in 2013, and the full-scale development phase was started in 2016. The Turkish Aerospace Industries was awarded the initial contract worth $1.18 billion in 2016 to acquire necessary technologies and infrastructure for the aircraft. The TFX will be officially unveiled in March 2023. The critical design review activities will be completed by 2024 with maiden flight scheduled in 2026. The initial 10 Block 1 fighter jets will be delivered to Turkish Air Force by 2033. Subsequently, the mass production of other variants of the aircraft will be started, including the potential export variant of the fighter jet. The aircraft is being manufactured using digital twin technology and has configuration similar to Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. The design of the aircraft features supercruise speed, low radar cross-sectional density, and internal weapons bays. The Advanced Carbon Composites Fuselage facility of Turkish Aerospace Industries is assigned with the responsibility to develop carbon composite fuselage for the MMU aircraft. The same facility was used to produce fuselage for American F-35 fighter jets. The initial prototypes of the aircraft will be powered by General Electric F-110 engines till the development of local engines. The TFX fighter jet has length of 21 meters, wingspan of 14 meters, and height of 6 meters. The maximum takeoff weight of the aircraft will be 27,215 kilograms. The aircraft will have maximum speed of Mach 2, combat range of 1,100 kilometers, and service ceiling of 17,000 meters. The TFX fighter jet is being equipped with state-of-the-art weapon and sensors. The Turkish company Aselsan is developing the advanced gallium nitride active electronically scanned array radar for the fighter. The Aselsan is also developing advanced missile and laser warning system, jamming system, early warning receivers, and integration suite for teaming up operations with unmanned systems. The aircraft will also be equipped with electro-optical targeting systems, infrared search and track radar, and advanced electronic warfare suits. The aircraft will be equipped with state-of-the-art Göktürk Beyond Visual Range active radar homing air-to-air missiles, a range of air-to-surface missiles including Roketsan Çakır missiles, cruise missiles, and various laser-guided precision bombs. Despite remarkable progress, the TFX program is still facing huge challenges. The biggest amongst these is availability of suitable engines. Initially, various options were evaluated to power the next-generation combat aircraft, including EJ-200 engine of British Rolls-Royce, and F-110 family engine of American General Electric. Upon evaluation, the General Electric F-110 family turbofan engine was selected. Turkey is already assembling these engines domestically under license to power its F-16 fighter jets. However, the availability of GE engines is still uncertain due to deteriorated relations between USA and Turkey. Moreover, due to intellectual property rights issues between UK and Turkey, the availability of Rolls-Royce engines is also not certain. In the past, Russian engines were also considered for the project. However, due to ongoing Ukraine war, this option is not available anymore, especially when Turkish drones are extensively being used by Ukraine against Russia. Earlier July this year, the Turkish Defense Industry Agency published the invitation to tender for domestic development of the aircraft engines. The likely competitors for the bid are TR Motor Power Systems, being a subsidiary of TUSAS Engine Industries, the Turkish partner of General Electric, and Turkish Air Engine Company, a consortium by Rolls-Royce and Kale Group. But this option is likely to be very costly, and such a domestically built power plant may not be available in next 10 years. In addition, the cost of the TFX project is another issue, especially when country is developing the new fighter jet on its own. Previously, F-35A was supposed to replace the aging F-4E-2020 Terminator jets and to populate newly established squadrons. This would have required TFX to replace F-16s. But due to sudden non-availability of F-35 jets, the country's present combat fleet heavily relies on around 240 F-16 Fighting Falcons. The growing need of new fighter jets is therefore dependent on the success of TFX program. As short-term measure, Turkey is strengthening F-16 fleet with domestic midlife upgrade program, and by acquiring 40 new Block 70-72 F-16 jets. Talks with the United States for potential F-16s are already underway. The Bayraktar Kizilma unmanned fighter drone is also being considered to meet the critical shortage of the fighter jets. The success of TFX program will not only provide the advanced fighter jets to Turkish Air Force for many decades, but will also be providing vast opportunities for exports to international customers. Please like and share the video, and subscribe the channel for future updates.